I did enjoy the Cody versus Penta match, but I thought they could have saved it a little bit down the line. They could have built up to it a bit more, told a bit of more of a story before they got these two in the ring and let Cody roll up Penta. Penta tried to break Cody's arm after the match. People run in. Penta runs away. Why is QT Marshall getting involved in this storyline at all? I don't know. Nobody cares about him. No one wants to see Q-Tip Marshall anywhere in this storyline between Cody and Penta. So it was Jade Cargill's first singles match in AEW on Dynamite, and she squashed Danny Jordan. Yes, while she still looks very inexperienced, she's got a good look and the potential is there for her to be a very good female wrestler, one of the best in AEW. The great ending last week, we got an in-ring promo from the new faction, MJF, FTR, Shawn Spears, Wardlow, Tully Blanchard. They are going by the name of The Pinnacle. It's a pretty decent name, actually. How many more names are there out there? All have been used for factions. There's been so many used, so many dead ones, but this one is actually okay. I'm down with this. I'm fine with this. MJF's a great talker. I like the look of the group, and I'm interested to see where this is going to go. One faction that is really strange is this new Matt Hardy one, with Private Party, Butcher, Baker, the Candlestick Maker, and whoever else is in this faction. It just doesn't work for me. I'm not like enjoying this new Matt Hardy character. It wasn't as good as his previous ones, and this whole match they had was a complete joke. What a waste of time. What was it, an 8-man tag match with Lucha Express, Bear Country, Private Party, Matt Hardy, Butcher and Blade, Butcher, Baker, Candlestick Maker. It was a waste of time. Complete waste of time, and some of the stupid shit they did in it was pointless and just ridiculous. Marco Stunt shouldn't be anywhere in a wrestling ring. I'm sorry, I don't like seeing him. People selling for him, and then Bear Country nearly killed him. They picked the geezer up, well, the little geezer, and flung him over the top rope, and he nearly crashed. He nearly flew over the guardrail. He nearly hit the guardrail. No one, luckily, I think one person caught him. Ridiculous. Absolute ridiculous. Marco Stunt is a joke. He went 2-on-1 with Private Party at one point in the match. Why is Private Party selling for him? What the fuck is that about? I'm really starting to enjoy the chemistry between Moxley and Eddie Kingston. They're looking like a good team has formed, and I like to see where they can go with this. They had a decent match with the Good Brothers. I enjoyed it. It was a good brawl. More of like a brawl than a match. Good Brothers jumped Eddie before the match even began. Brawling pretty much throughout the match. Another roll-up win, though. Got another roll-up win here. Moxley rolls up one of the Good Brothers, and then the beatdown continues. Out comes Kenny Omega. And he's healing it up, man, and I'm enjoying it. Healing it up to the max. The Young Bucks come out to stop Omega from basically decapitating Moxley with a steel chair. And there looks like to be some... They're going to start building towards the Good Brothers versus the Young Bucks at some point for the tag titles. There seems some dissension between the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, which is interesting. So Sting is in this spot now, where in back in WCW, Ric Flair used to have this every week, have an interview with Mean Gene. So now Sting has become that sort of guy that has an interview every week with Tony Schiavone. And that's all they're doing with him, really. Darby Allin was there saying, I want to be a fighting champion, and then tells us all that he's only had 3 title defences since November. Well done, mate. What a joke that is. Archer comes out. Jake Roberts calls Darby a weenie. This is a really poor segment, really. Taz comes out, and Brian Cage goes into business for himself and pays respect to Sting. The whole thing was really awkward and really poorly done. Every single talking segment gets interrupted in AEW every time, pretty much. Apart from one of them tonight, we got one where the Pinnacle actually got a whole promo out without getting interrupted, which was fascinating. But here, so many people interrupted it. It's happening every time Sting has a promo. He gets interrupted. Rey Fénix against Angelico. Angelico did the JOB on TNT. Where's Jack Evans? Where's his tag team partner? I was asking the other week, where's Angelico? There he is, doing a JOB on the TNT. And now where's Jack Evans? Rey Fénix is out there with his tag team partner, Pac in the corner. But Angelico, nah. You're done, fam. Bro lets us know that he's got better things to do than tag with Kip and fight Chuck and Orange again, because Kip is pissed off that Penelope got hurt. Miro's more interested in feuding with Jim Cornette on the internet. So, unsanctioned, lights out, anything goes match. What a name. First of all, let's talk about the name of the match, shall we? Didn't need all of that. Anything goes, no DQ would be fine. Unsanctioned basically means AEW, the power that be, aren't giving their consent to the match. Now, if that is the case, and Justin Roberts said it at the beginning that we're not condoning this match, the lights were going to go out. The lights went out for 3 seconds. I'll get... So why is AEW even advertising the match if they're not giving their consent to it? Why is Justin Roberts introing the women into the match? Why are the women getting their video packages, their music played on their way to the ring? None of that should have happened if AEW aren't giving their consent to this. Why are the commentary team commentating on this match? They shouldn't have been allowed. It just makes no sense. Don't call it unsanctioned when you've got all of your stuff on it. AEW everywhere. You've got an AEW referee in there. It's ridiculous. Think about it. If you don't know the meaning to the word unsanctioned, don't fucking use it all the time. Then we've got lights out. What does lights out even mean? We turn the lights out for 1 second and then turn it back on again. Like that annoying kid who keeps turning the switch on and off, on and off, on and off. The lights were on. There was no difference between any other match on this show and this match, apart from it being violent. No DQ. That would have been fine. Stop with these stupid names for matches when you don't deliver on them. The match itself was fucking brutal and these women brought it. They were fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. One of the best female matches I've ever seen. These women destroyed each other. Britt Baker was pissing claret everywhere. The things they did to each other were unbelievable. You've got to give them a round of applause for what they delivered. The main event. It was brilliant. But please, stop with the stupid names of these matches. No DQ would have been fine. Deathmatch would have been fine. But not an unsanctioned lights out anything goes match. Who comes up with this bullshit? Is it the Booker of the Year, maybe? Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Please smash the like buttons down below. I did enjoy this show. Just some little bits about it that you have to admit. This is the best wrestling show on TV, but I will not be blind to the fact there are things on this show that are shit. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.